Hello everyone, I'm Joshi and I'll be demonstrating assignment 2 and assignment 3 for CJV 805, which are going to be our final assignments. And they basically covered the backend part of the video stream application, which we were working on until now. Now, video stream is just a clone of Netflix. And as you can see on my screen right now, we have deployed it on Vercel. And we also have integrated it to a backend, which I'll be showing you just in a moment. So let's take a look. So starting with, let me refresh it and let me refresh it again. Okay, so as you can see, when I refresh it, this shows all the endpoint requests that my application made right now. And if I look at it properly, that is okay. That's to the images that I have right here. But the main thing that I want you to note right here is these three endpoint requests. So this goes to featured movies, and this goes to featured TV shows, and this request goes to featured movies. Well, this goes to just movies. So the point I'm trying to make is right here, these are my endpoints that make the request to my deployed backend. So this is my video stream backend, which I have deployed in Railway, which is like a free service to deploy your application right here. And oh shit, okay. So yeah, this is my Railways backend where which is deployed right here, and it is making the request to here. I will also be making this request on Postman to show you in more details. But let's start here. Now, if I try to log into my application right here with valid credentials, let me change it to valid one. Login. So yeah, as you can see, first of all, it is responsive and it loaded this user profile. And let's look at this endpoint again. This is my login endpoint, which I will be showing again in Postman. And this is my payload, my password, my email, and this is the response that I received, which is my token for JSON Web Token, and finally my user details. Now, beside this, let's log out from here. If I log out, let me take note of this endpoint profile. Log out here, go right, logins to profile, and not found. See? So you're not allowed. That's why you got that error. Now let's search for some movies in TV series here. So team, as you can see, there are a couple of interesting things that happened here. There are three API requests that I made. See, these are fetch requests. So let's look at the first fetch request that went through. This is the response that we received. The bear, the boys, and let's look at the header. Now you can see here the query parameter right here, title is equals to the. So based on title, it is looking for movies or TV shows in our database. And right now the value is this. And in the response, as you can see, these are all the things that match the title. Let's look at here. And again, since the title is just the with a space, it is URL encoded. That's why it's %20. So where is the general? Yeah, URL encoded. That's why it is %20. So see, now this again. And the final one, I used the C and the %20 for space C. And response, we got the crown. So this is for the search functionality. Let's go to and see the detail functionality now. Now I'm here. I will click on the crown, which I received as a result from the search functionality. And I open it and see it made an API request to the crown endpoint, which is right here, media, and this is the ID of the crown. I know this is the ID. If I look at here, This, look at this. This is the ID of the crown that I received. So here I can demonstrate the application is making requests to our deployed backend, which I have deployed here again, video stream server. Now let's look at the APIs. So first of all, register user API. I have already created this user, so it will fail now. If I try to do it again, say false. User with Jack Dorsey already exists. Now in our MongoDB right here, this is the Jack Dorsey we were talking about right here. And let's make some bunch of other post requests. Jack Dorsey at the rate gmail.com, 12 at the rate 23 at the rate gmail.com. Now it registered this user successfully. Now let's log in using this user. And yeah, it provided us with the ID, the same thing that was the front end was doing. By the way, this is my setup where I have declared this as an environment variable, and I'm making request to this endpoint, which is the deployment of my application. Now I will go through all the endpoints that I've created. So let's first take the token. Let's go to authentication, this, change it to this. Oh shit, okay. So as I was trying out with previous email address, which doesn't belong to me, right now the token that I have right now is of Jack Dorsey, and this email ID doesn't belong to me. This belongs to this user, sorry. So the email ID is not mine. My email ID actually, the user's email ID, which I'm logged in as right now, is this one. So if I try to make a request here, what will happen? Access denied. You can only access your own data. But if I change this to jackdorsey23 at the rate gmail.com right here, yeah, I got the access. Get user by ID same. Now I have the token value here, but I need the value as well. What's the value? This value. So we are in number 4. And if I paste this, 403 forbidden. Okay, okay. Let's copy the token value again and let's paste it here. Yeah. So there would be some issue with this because I haven't saved the token value across the entire workspace. That's why I was getting the error earlier. But as you can see, I can access it. But if I don't have the token value, I won't be able to access it. Let's say if I remove this, go forbidden. Hmm, Yeah. Now create media. This is for creating media. Since let me remove this ID. This was a mistake. Let's do. So we created the media now. Dark. And if we go to our database, let me refresh it. So 1 of 40. Okay. So if we go here, this is the thing that I just inserted. Let's update its value. I don't like. Okay, copy. Get all movies. This is for to get all movies. See, you can see the entire list of movies. Get all TV shows. All TV shows. Search movie TV show based on title breaking or title can be the send. So get featured movie, featured TV shows, featured TV shows for the hero section. These two are for the hero section. Get media based on ID. Let me paste the ID of the thing that I just said. Okay. Okay, so I made a mistake. Okay, yeah. So based on this, now update media based on ID. This is the one that I'm really interested in. So this will be put request to update the value of this right here, dark. How do we know? 8306 68928, whatever. 68928. Okay, let's copy this. Uh, Copy. Huh. So, okay, create media. Let's come update it. Okay, yeah, and create media. Let's copy this. Let's change it to random name something. We'll make a typo and one, and let's update this value. So we have updated the value right now, and if we refresh it and go to the final value, as you can see, random name something. We have updated the value in the database as well. And let's finally delete it. Should make it a value. No, okay, that's right. So yeah, we have deleted it now. So if we refresh it, this will be 39. Now, right now it's 40, as you can see. And yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. So these are all the APIs that I have in my application right now. And let's go through the rubrics together. Okay, so home view, your home view is your React is connected to your Spring Boot. Yeah, it's connected. Movie, TV show, listing app view. Yeah, it is listing everything properly. Movie, TV show description view. Yeah, it is exactly showing that. Like for example, okay, let's refresh it. It made it wrong. Mhm. Yeah. So it's making the request to the detail page as well. And movie search functionality, yeah, it has that as well. User registration, it has that as well. Login, it has that as well. So I have fully implemented all of that. And we have similar rubrics criteria for the second one as well. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for going through the presentation with me. Have a good day.